the week, then for the next 3 weeks, open your mouth and speak like a warrior. Stop whining. Stop doubting. Stop telling yourself lies that keep you small. Every single day, when you wake up, look in the mirror and speak like the person you want to become. You're not trying to be strong. You are strong. You're not hoping to succeed. You will succeed. Why? Because you decided to. And when you decide, you commit. Period. You've been talking to yourself like a loser for too long. I'm tired. I can't. I'm not ready. Cut that nonsense out. It's not helping you. It's not protecting you. It's killing you. Softly. So change the script. Start saying, I dominate. I get things done. I don't quit. I make money. I earn respect. I am dangerous, disciplined, and focused. Repeat that for 21 days straight and watch your whole identity start to shift. You think successful people are smarter than you? No, they just speak and act like success is non-negotiable, and it becomes their truth. You talk like a beast, you move like one. You speak like a winner, you become one. You sit around whispering weakness into your own ears and you'll rot from the inside out. Here's the truth. You are always brainwashing yourself. The only question is, are you programming strength or weakness? Most of you are installing fear, laziness, and excuses into your system. Then you wonder why nothing changes. 3 weeks. That's all I'm asking. 3 weeks of locking in, speaking with power, moving like a machine, and treating your life like it matters. Because it does. Every morning, repeat power. Every night, review your wins. Catch yourself slipping, snap back. You don't get to talk soft anymore. You don't get to feed your doubt. That's not you. Not anymore. This isn't some fairy tale affirmation game. This is war. And if you're not your own soldier, you're your own enemy. The way you talk to yourself every single day builds your world from the inside out. Most people don't even realize it. But their entire reality is shaped by the words they speak in their own mind. Every time you say something like, I'm tired, I'm not good enough, or I can't do this, you're not just stating facts. You're building mental walls around yourself. You are carving your limitations into your identity, and then you live trapped behind those walls. What you repeat becomes your truth, even if it started as a lie. That's the power of self-talk. People don't get that the mind is a sponge. It absorbs every word you feed it. If you keep telling yourself you're weak, then you will act weak. If you say you always lose, you will find ways to sabotage your own success. Your brain doesn't care if what you're saying is true or not. It only hears the words, and it starts adjusting your focus, your behavior, and your emotions to match what you're feeding it. The repetition becomes belief, and belief becomes identity. Someone who constantly says they're unlucky or broke or tired will begin to seek confirmation of those thoughts. That person will start missing opportunities because they're not even looking for them. Their brain is filtering life through a negative lens. Instead of seeing the shot they can take, they see the reasons they shouldn't try. They hesitate, they overthink, and eventually they quit, not because they weren't capable, but because they talked themselves out of greatness before they even started. On the other hand, someone who speaks power into themselves every day is playing a completely different game. They might not have all the skills, the resources, or the perfect situation, but they walk around with the energy of someone who will find a way. That energy comes from their words. They say, I can handle this, and they handle it. They say, I always find a way, and their brain starts looking for ways instead of problems. They tell themselves, I was built for pressure, and now the stress that would have broken someone else becomes fuel for them. It's not magic, it's not delusion, it's programming. Your mind is like a system that runs on code. That code is your internal dialogue. If your code is full of errors, full of doubt, fear, and hesitation, then your output will reflect that. You'll act like someone who's limited. But if your code is clean, strong, and full of belief, you move with confidence, you speak differently, walk differently, even think faster. All because you changed how you talk to yourself. This is why it's critical to stop saying anything that doesn't serve you. You're not just being honest when you trash yourself. You're building a mental prison. Even if you feel tired, say you're focused. Even if you're struggling, tell yourself you're learning. Even if you're behind, say you're catching up fast. This isn't lying to yourself, it's aligning yourself with power instead of weakness. And this power builds over time. When you do it once, it feels weird. When you do it for a few days, it feels forced. But when you do it for weeks, it becomes natural. Your words start changing how you feel, how you think, how you act. You begin to see yourself as someone who handles life, not someone life happens to. That shift changes everything. Most people wait for proof before they change their language. They want to feel confident before they speak confidently. That's backwards. Speak it first. Force it if you have to. Say it until you believe it. Believe it until you become it. That's how you build power from the inside out. It all starts with your voice. Use it to build the version of you that wins. Every day, every time. No excuses. When you talk to yourself, every word matters, especially the ones that express your limitations. Saying, I can't, I'm too tired, or I'm not good enough is more than just venting. It's creating a mental barrier that holds you back from moving forward. These phrases become anchors that weigh you down, stopping you from reaching your full potential. When you constantly affirm these weaknesses, you're basically programming your brain to accept failure and discouragement as your default state. This kind of self-talk is like running a virus through your mind every day. And the longer it goes unchecked, the more it infects your confidence and your ability to act. The problem is most people don't even notice how often they say these things to themselves. It becomes a habit, automatic and unconscious. You hear yourself saying, I can't do this, or I'm just not cut out for that. And you think it's just normal thinking, but that's the dangerous trap. You aren't simply stating a fact. You're declaring a limitation that your mind then believes it has to follow. This kind of language puts a ceiling on your growth before you've even begun. You're telling your brain that you're not capable, so why bother trying harder? When you affirm weakness, you slow your progress. Your brain takes those words as instructions. It starts to filter out possibilities and